I believe it's a rolling start, judging by the map.
Because I was going to suggest just aim at one of their engines for, like, all of the rounds leading up to the race starting, and then immediately firing as soon as it went green.
I think they would frown upon that, but...
I'm not trying to be a good sport.
That's right. It'd be a real dick move for me. Everyone's, like, engines just fucking go out as soon as go, because everyone's targeting each other's engines.
Yeah, no, it would be a real dick move, and probably not win you many invites to future races. Like we give a shit.
Right. Okay, so the nitrous booster costs 2,500 credits.
Mm-hmm.
Your handling thing costs 1,000, and the increasing system strain costs 750. I did note in the chat that we have currently 2825 ship credits. That's not counting the 450 we owe Lissa.
Mm-hmm.
Just count my 450 in the pile.
Okay.
Just pay her in booze.
And I don't have much in the way of personal credits, a whopping 63, so...
Jay has 23.
How much is our, like, docking fees and everything going to come to?
Like we're going to pay them.
The ship is bolted down until they release it.
It's still a valid question. Very much a valid question.
The landing bolts are suggesting that docking fees will probably run you anywhere between 100 credits a day, or even more, depending on how well you do in your leaving exam. Basically, it's outright. They're trying to do. They're trying to gild.
They're requesting bribes.
They're requesting bribes.
Yeah.
We could do the normal 100 credits a day sort of thing here, and get you out of here within 2 or 3 hours, or you could give us an extra 25 credits each day, and then we'll move you to the top of the list. That sort of shit.
But basically, we're looking at a couple hundred at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see here. Tomorrow will be the third day, and then the day after that, day 4 would be when we'd leave. So probably 400 credits, just the base minimum, and throw like some extra at them. Like, I want to leave.
Please. So let's figure 500 for 4 days if we want to expedite our exit.
All right, 500 for 4 days. That would put us at 2,325.
Mind you, that does include routine maintenance on the outside of your ship. So they're doing things for you.
If we're that concerned about it, we can probably take the mods back off of this ship and resell them to cover our docking fees. Yeah, the cloud car.
Then we can sell the cloud car.
My concern with that, Aaron, is that we might not have enough time.
That's fair.
Here's a question for you. I know I took armor plating off. How much would that sell?
The armor plating? Well, technically, considering that it was part of the original loaner car, it depends on your legal definition. It's just Durasteel armor, or whatever they use in cloud cars.
New plan, we take all that armor plating and weld it onto somebody else's car to slow them down.
Genius! And if they ask, we'll say that we're just trying to help them.
There's an idea.
It's not really an idea.
Could try to talk one of their mechanic teams into adding some additional armor.
I just got this image of someone else's team's mechanic just welding shit to your cloud car.
Actually,
yes.
I'm helping.
No. Speaking of tricking their mechanics on that, we could, just straight up go into that bar where all of the mechanics go in their downtime and brag like crazy after having a few obvious drinks about how we boosted the crap out of our firepower. Make them think they really do need the armor.
Maybe we shouldn't call it ours. Maybe we should just talk about random nondescript teams and how much higher their firepower is this year.
You know what? That's probably a better idea.
It's someone's break.
Talk about how the Mandalorians brought heavier firepower than normal or something.
Sure, that sounds like an awesome idea.
I didn't think I'd need Wingguard tokens, okay? God.
Ideally, the Game Master knows these things coming into the session. But,
I didn't think I need Wingguard tokens.
Aren't you supposed to like plan for every possibility?
But
Aaron's involved.
As it turns out, the players were not courteous enough to like flag down the GM and say, we might provoke the Wingguard this session.
I figured
Okay.
that was just assumed.
Well,
Pro tip:
should be
with Jay in the group, all law enforcement might be provoked at some point.
Especially with your fucking...
what, only Jay?
He's got 2 strain this session, man.
Jay in particular.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, that we do have something. Everyone, Laana has 2 strain. That's on.
Oh, that's not it's not Jay, it's Laana. Okay, got it.
Laana has strain this session.
Right. I adjusted mine to have 1 strain this session.
Mhm.
I still have my one.
All right.
He still has 1.
Speaking of, have we done Destiny Pool?
No, I have not.
We have not. Which is fine because we haven't started rolling yet.
There we go.
Oh my fucking lord, not again.
Oh, that's good.
This fucking
This is gonna be good.
framework.
Yeah, no, we quit.
Okay, good game. Good game. See y'all next week.
Hey.
We playing Shadowrun next week?
No, we're playing All Flesh Must Be Eaten again next week if this is over.
I heard words, but I don't understand them.
I don't think that's a thing. I think that game was talked about, but it never happened.
Oh, I got it.
It's too bad. It sounded really fun.
Alright, so I personally think that upgrading this cloud car through legal means is a better idea than attempting to steal parts from any other garage.
Yeah,
With that
let's
in
not
mind-
get ourselves arrested or disqualified.
So,
Fair enough.
with that in mind, I would kick it to the 2 people who are actually going to be riding in the car, what they would like to spend the ship credits on. You either can use the ship credits to purchase the nitrous booster, or get the handling and system strain.
Didn't the Hut say something along the line? Not Hut, but the Rodian tell you something along the lines of the Hut team better win?
Well, you know,
No, he's said that we better not fuck with them.
I don't fuck with them. And I'm pretty sure he said something about, like, they better win too, or else we'll be blamed. Fuck Rodians. Who gives a damn about them?
They're not people.
Yeah, we're not going to lose this race.
I actually, coming into this campaign, I tried to, like, force myself to never do anything anti-Rodian, and yet here we are, like, 7 sessions in. Fuck
Right.
Rodians.
Alright, making sure that works. Good.
Okay,
Yes.
Definitely work.
I kind of think we should get the boosted speed.
Yeah.
If we can pull into an early lead, we can probably maintain it.
As a query, Jordan, how does a handling factor into these checks? Like, what does it do for you when you're actually driving the cloud car?
Handling
believe
gives you
you-
boost die for positive and setback for negative.
Okay.
Yes, it uses that.
What handling does the cloud car currently have?
Currently, your cloud car has a +1 handling.
Okay.
I actually should probably make this cloud car usable by everyone.
Ah, I see. I've moused over it. Got it. I understand. And speed 4 is counting the upgraded speed value, right?
No, the speed is currently 5.
Okay. Understood.
I should probably edit the label, but there you go. Basically, speed is how fast. Is basically how much zoom you got.
And it has a system strain value of 7.
Mm-hmm.
And without armor, it has that soak of 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it has 5 wounds that it can sustain.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. In that case, yeah, if you two want to go with speed, then go for that.
I'm inclined to go with speed,
Yeah, if we're not there, they can't shoot at us.
All
pretty
right.
much. And if we're far enough ahead, we don't have to worry about outmaneuvering them. Just outmaneuvering obstacles along the course.
Okay. That will take us down to 325 ship credits, which is less than the 4 days of docking fee, but I'm sure we'll make it up somewhere.
Yeah, not only that, but I have enough to cover the, like, 200 we'd need.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, are there any other things we want to do? Since I think we're basically not going to do the sabotage then. Do we want to prepare anything else for the actual heist?
If we can actually find where the racers might be spending their time before the race, those of us not racing could try to keep them out late or something and just screw them up with a lot of booze.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, actually, I like that too.
Just
I like
party
it.
really hard and then...
Drinking
You
and
guys
arm
aren't quite
wrestling
affiliated.
competitions with everyone. Basically, I'll have like one guy on one arm and another guy on another arm.
All the
No, you'll
racers
have 3
show
guys
up
on each arm.
over with broken arms.
I enjoy this idea.
All right.
Feel free.
All right. All right. All right. Maybe.
All right.
Sulk-faced McGannigan won't have to worry about lurking and being all sad. But you folks should still do other things, though.
See, I've got the computer
Not
spec.
having the time or money to deal with merchants, I'm not going to bother with that.
In that case, Ryan, my request would actually be for you to try to look into what you can learn about the various bidders who will be going after the Jewel of Yavin. I only learned.
Worked on that.
Yeah. I only learned a bit about the various folks, and that's not quite a bit. Let's see, my notes here, and of course, you won't save my spacing unless I put BRs in it.
Burr.
I'll just fucking put it in the group chat.
Did you forget that you must break them?
There we go.
I would agree.
And of course, it's a notepad, so my crazy spacing
Right,
there,
notepad.
thanks.
As it throws away everything you did.
Yes. Whatever. Any rate, yeah. I didn't even research all of the people I, didn't want to stand at one terminal asking about all of the bidders.
Oh,
Remember-
I figured I would just go to areas that they might frequent and just
Sure,
know.
we'll try that too.
talk about them.
You would be the best person for ingratiating yourself with one of them.
Maybe.
Well, you have the charm advantages and the deception advantages. I have Wookiee, and that doesn't really help.
It's like a minus everything.
That's right.
Drunken belligerent.
Every time they see my character, they imagine like how I could be useful to them as a slave. And
And why you're not a slave.
that's right.
And oh god, he's gonna kill us all.
That's the best one.
I like that one.
What about the, oh shit, he just punched my friend in half.
That's a good one too.
They come hand in hand.
Yeah.
Gross.
Fist in fist. Fist in face.
But alright, I like that. We get the cloud car upgraded. Laana goes to begin
Do
asking
talky stuffs.
talky stuff. Jay girds his loins and prepares.
Mm-hmm.
Lissa.
He jealously complains about how he doesn't get a new nitrous booster in his chassis.
Listen, unless Lissa's actually doing the installation, which I didn't think I was.
No,
Am
I think we're paying for the mechanic as well.
Yeah.
Is that true, Jordan?
Yes.
Yeah,
So could
then-
we save money if we don't pay for the mechanic?
Remember the dark side?
Yes.
We also might not get them installed if we don't.
It's true.
Sure, the hyperdrive
Run
incident?
crunch time.
Shit, you're right. No, let's
Shut
not tempt it.
your
Let's not tempt it.
I mean, if it's allowed, I could try to negotiate a little bit, but I'm not thinking we'd get much, if anything, out of that.
So close to the race day?
Yeah, like, pretty much there's nothing to really leverage for a discount,
Them titties.
like I said.
Can I
Yep.
touch your horn? What?
No!
No!
Yes, if Lissa wanted to install them herself, you guys could save some cash.
But let's not. I like the idea
Let's
of
not.
the
Just,
trade
just for
mechanic.
curiosity's sake, how much is some?
Like a third of the price. For some of them. Most of them. All of them.
And what kind of difficulty would she be looking at?
Well, it depends on how quickly she wants to have the stuff installed.
Before the race?
Let's say that she took the entire day to do it. So basically, she had like 16 hours.
Probably difficulty 3. This is still something different. I mean, I don't know how many cloud cars she's worked on, but she has all day. She can take her time, relax. It's gotta have some boost die for that. Put some music on.
Alright. So we could save 834 credits in exchange for rendering this engine fucking useless.
Why is the engine on fire?
In exchange for the risk of
Yes.
rendering it useless.
The fire
I mean-
makes it go faster. Shut up.
In theory, that almost saves enough to also get the handling upgrade.
I mean, what was your character going to do anyway with this day, right, Chris?
Fail
Actually,
on installing an engine?
Yeah. It would probably be spent actually just double checking the computer spot, looking at the plans for the museum. That type of-
Wondering how you're gonna deal with a Lobot.
Yeah.
You know,
The
I
blaster to the face, that's how.
Sounds about right.
I'll use
I
the
see-
computer spike as a
On Lobot.
I am fine with having the mechanic install the thing. That's my suggestion.
Yeah, there's no reason to risk losing the advantage of buying this by then screwing it up.
Alright.
Shut up, cat.
The mechanic is more than willing to, more than willing to install them for you.
Because we're paying.
He just needs to know where you're berthing the cloud car. Unless you bring the cloud car to him.
Cloud car to him. Not a big deal. It's not like we have any real security at our place where we're keeping it anyway, right?
You have an assassin droid, right?
It's a protocol chart. I don't know what you're talking about.
We could just leave him there to oversee it anyways if you really needed to.
Yes,
All right.
yes, we're leaving, our protocol droid with it just to make
Yeah.
sure that everything's okay. He'll have a line with us
Because-
to communicate.
Because he does all of our administrative work. He's a protocol droid.
Alright. I can dig it.
Beep boop, I'm a joke.
Joke 3PO?
No, seriously, that's the idea. Everyone should think that he's a joke entrance.
Alright.
We're not to be taken seriously.
So, while the mechanic's installing shit, what's everyone else doing?
All right, Laana, take us home.
Jay's being
yeah.
smug and passive aggressive.
That's
You
a
know,
given.
like a protocol droid.
Uchuta.
Yeah, going and trying to make some inquiries about some of these bidders, and
Well,
I guess could talk to what's her face and find out where I
Something.
might be able to find
alright.
people who might know something, and then go and talk to them.
Alright. So you're gonna call up Eris Shen. That's I'm assuming, right?
Yes,
Alright.
seeking more information about these people or where I could go to
Your
talk to some of their people or possibly even them.
your comlink rings 4 times exactly, and on the 5th ring she answers. He's like, "What's up?"
Yeah, we're doing our thing, and just wonder if you could point me towards some of the bidders.
Well,
that
it
we
depends
could,
on which
feel
one.
them out.
Depends on which one you're asking about.
Whatever you've got on all of them.
Well, that's kind of. I mean, Caltho the Hut. He's kind of obvious, right? He's a Hut. I hear he hangs out at. You know what? Maybe. I think I heard Caltho the Hut's taking out his racing team out for dinner tonight at one of those fancy restaurants. I don't remember which one, though. That's all I heard.
Could probably figure it out. It'll be the one with the hut.
Maybe? But that's pretty much all I've heard recently about him. He usually keeps to himself.
Well, what about the others?
I know Shreya Ordrasa's friend has a gambling problem. Does that help?
Maybe.
And by gambling problem, I mean she likes to gamble a lot, but she seems to win more often than not. So I don't know.
Not much of a problem.
That's what I was about to say. Like, she's not losing enough to get discouraged. But that's pretty much all I know about her, and that she's from the Togruta homeworld, whatever the hell that's called. She's a professor of some university. I think she wants to buy the gem because of its educational value. I don't know.
Because she's a girl and it's shiny.
Well, that's why Vorse is buying it, because I want him to.
What about the others?
This would be easier if you gave you names, but okay.
I don't know their names.
I'll just okay. If that's the issue.
Let's see here.
Just go down the list.
There, the list.
Yeah, I did have some of their names jotted down, just not all of them.
But I'm literally just going to go from left to right.
All right. Well, you have Mil Makir. He's sort of an aristocrat, born into a life of luxury and wealth.
Where could I possibly find people that might know things about him?
Don't know much about him, but I think you might be able to find a man named Choran Les. He owns an establishment called Negri's Processing Vein in the industrial levels. That's about all I know about him.
Okay, then what about Pospadura?
He seems a little out of place. He's like a mid-level executive for some company. I can't really find out what.
So somebody else probably sent him to try to buy this.
Maybe, or maybe he is just a mid-level executive who actually has that kind of money.
Where do you think he might be?
He usually handles himself. He doesn't really stay in one place. He usually goes to the seedier districts to get some canteens.
Okay, then what about Zekra?
James, I'm responding to someone. Zekra. Let me see. Really don't know much about her. She just... everything checks out. But I really don't know where. I don't know where she came from or where she's from. But...
okay, then...
actually, let me give you a second here. Here we go. Here I got. She is a human. She is a representative of the Outer Rim Exploratory Mining Corporation. The OREMC is a recent venture backed by patrons from the core worlds who seek mineral wealth in the Outer Rims. That's basically what it says on the tin.
So they might want this thing as like a souvenir / mascot.
Maybe? I don't know. Big rock.
About Vorse, then.
He's in it because I told him to get in it.
So are you actually wanting him to be a big bidder in this, or not?
Yes and no. I want the rock. For the money. I don't care if he gets it or not, though.
But you also want us to maybe rob him?
Listen, I like the finer things in life, and honey, he's not really giving me the finest things in life.
Okay. And Eliza? Or did I miss a letter in there? No?
She just appears to be a batty old woman with too much money. Maybe her husband died and left her a bunch of money. I don't know. She's just looking to spend it on frivolous things like her gigantic rock.
Any idea where might be able to meet up with her, people she knows?
Not really.
Trying to find people I can, get some more information out of.
She's really reclusive, so I really don't. She really rarely comes out. So I think she's just one of those batty old women who just sort of hides until events come out.
All right, so there's really only 3 to attempt to look into, leaving Vorse off the list because, meh.
Because he's kind of a douchebag, right?
Because he's kind of a tool to begin with.
Yeah. He's a gigantic tool.
All right, well, we'll get back to work then.
Okay. If you need anything, I'll be around. Yep, I'll be around.
All right. Now I'll hang up and... So really there's only 3 to really try to look into more information, one of which is just possibly down in the seedy areas.
Hey, well, they probably know him. He's a Twi'lek, man. Twi'leks stand out, right? You tell him, dog. Yeah, see?
I don't know. Anyone else got something they want to do while I think about it?
Well, I suppose we will go on Rakcharr's grand expedition of drunkery.
he's pre-gaming for tonight. With that much resilience, he has to get started early.
That's right. That's right. We got like some amazing tailgating rituals here.
In the Corellian, and where the Corellians are, yes.
That's right. That's right. So, is anyone willing to relinquish funding, whether it be like from the ship credits or from personal credits, to fund this get the mechanics and possibly pilots drunk expedition?
How many credits did we have left in the ship amount?
We have 325.
So I'll put in the 175 for a 500 for docking stuff.
Okay.
So that puts me down 175. And I have another 170 I can put into our partying tonight. We're already using the 450.
Oh, the 450, the 450 has been used.
Yes.
Put 150 on it, shit, just throw it at you.
Alright.
Why do you have to be delicious little pretzel sticks?
Yeah, and I've got about 150 more I can part with and still have enough.
Well, I have an infinite amount of money if you guys need it. Wait a second.
What the fuck are you doing, Jordan?
I rarely ever DM games that last this long. I'm a forever player.
I mean, if I'm allowed to borrow from the infinite well that is God's credit bank, then I will do so. Otherwise,
if you pray, you can try.
You just won't like the interest. It's one.
Well, I mean, the more money we borrow,
right,
the more likely it is we'll backstab.
You won't like the vibro numbers, yeah. There's like a certain threshold at which you decide that paying off your debt is no longer worth it. You just kill the person, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And hope that they didn't actually sell your debt to a
Alright,
bigger
so you have
group.
500 credits to buy alcohol and or
we
other
have
illegal...
500 set aside.
Right. There's like the 100 and whatever from Laana, the 100 and whatever from Lissa. There's my... and I'm going to set some aside to buy a restraining bolt, which is a rarity 0, plus 1 is still a simple check. So I think I can find one of those if I give it enough time.
Yeah, I'm not even going to roll for that. You can find one.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
they're absurdly common.
This place is lousy with restraining bolts.
It's true.